Happy Wednesday. I don't know how we get around to Wednesdays so quickly. They do come quick. So as people are coming on here, I wanted to let you know of a few things I have coming up just in case you can come see me. Hi, Michael. How are you? I will be at Nepenthe Gallery. They're doing a pop-up at a wine shop called Wine Gallery 108 in Alexandria, Virginia, and I will be there doing a live painting demonstration on Saturday morning. I think I'll be there from like 11 maybe till 2 or whenever it seems to wind down. So if anyone is in the area of the DC area, I'd love for you to stop by and see me. I think a couple of my friends from France are going to come see me, which will be very exciting. And then I also have Lidditz Art Show coming up. That's a town that's like right next to where I live, so it'll be super convenient. But that's on Saturday, July 29th. And then after that, I roll right into the Rehoboth Art Show, which is 2 weekends in a row, the first 2 weekends of August. So I've got a lot of busy times coming up, which is exciting and fun. Hi, Irma. Good morning, Carol Ann. You got the files okay that I sent? I hope they were correct. Let me see who I'm missing here. Carol Ann, I see you. Good morning, Ellen. Hi, Donna. Good morning, Barb. So I hope everyone is doing well. I'm excited to paint. Always excited to paint. This is my favorite thing to do by far. So let me get myself off this camera. And I'm going to paint these daisies. So when I was out walking the other day in a neighborhood right next to mine, there's a field of these daisies. Well, they're planted, but it's a whole bunch of them, and they were just blowing in the wind and caught my eye. So I did a little photo shoot. So I think, excuse me, I did sleep in a little bit today. I think I'm going to make it as crazy colorful as possible and still keep them looking like white daisies. So that'll be fun. And thinking if I want to do like a red background, or I could be wild and crazy and do like a multicolored transparent background. Why not, right? Well, let me mix the colors first. Let me have a sip of my coffee. So where's everyone listening from today? Good morning, Allie. Okay. Let me pull this down here and mix colors first, because that's how I really do it now. Always striving to build good habits, and mixing colors before I begin. Whoops. Is one of those good habits. Not always easy. Sometimes I'm a little lazy and want to cut corners and just dive into the fun part of painting, but it is important to have your colors mixed and make sure they're cohesive, because then once you're started, you can just dive right in. So I'm going to mix some greens. So it's really just greens, yellows, and whites. It's not a very complicated palette. Good morning to Raleigh. I've been to Raleigh. What a cute town that is. My friend Sam used to live there. He went to school near there. Alberta, Canada. Those requests to be in a video, I never make that happen, because one time when I did that, my whole thing didn't save, so I'm always a little gun shy of doing that. But I would love for you guys to be in here. Oh, Mary Eileen's in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't know if I realized that. I'm sure I did, Mary Eileen, but forgot. I do so many things. Just forgot. I don't need too warm. Ooh, that's a really pretty color, isn't it? The greens kind of go a little more toward kind of girl, but I do need a bright green. So I'm going to lighten that a little bit. Good morning, Bonnie. Hi, Annette. Ellen's Disney World territory. That's fun. Are you at Disney World, or is that where you live near Disney World? I don't know Florida. Like, I have not been to Florida. Honestly, I think since my kids it was right after 9/11, we took Alex and Emily. I didn't even have Isabel back then, to Disney World. It was over Thanksgiving of 2011. That's a long time ago. Okay, those are nice. I'd like to warm that a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of warm warm yellow in there. It's a little too blah, a little too desaturated. Good morning, Jackie. You made it. All right, now I want to make a little brighter of a green. Then we'll do some whites and some shadow colors. I'll take this. That's nice. Doesn't seem like much paint, but I think that's probably enough. St. Cloud, Florida. Okay, I'm having a sip of my coffee. So I think I even have okay colors, for the bud, for the greens, maybe a little bit more of I have a green here, a different green. That went a little off what I was looking for. I want like a brighter green. There we go. Felt like I needed one more of a true green. Good morning, Ellen. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now I need some shadow color, which is kind of a grayish, whitish color. Maybe I'll skew it just a little bit. I'll put a little bit of manganese blue hue in there. And see how dark it needs to be. It doesn't need to be. It's crazy that the shadow of those petals is really subtle. That's really pretty. Let's do a little bit more of that. I feel like I don't have quite enough. It's not quite dark enough. Oh, can you see what I'm doing? I've been painting like crazy to make sure I have enough artwork for my upcoming shows, and so I just had to order more panels today. They're so expensive. Everything gets more and more expensive these days, right? Like crazy expensive. All right, that's good. More of a pure white. I think I need a little bit of a bright yellow still. Let me get just a tiny bit of my lemon yellow out, just for a splash of color, and maybe a little bit of, there, I needed that. Maybe I'll mix just the teeniest bit of purple because I feel like it. And that's the best reason of all. I'm going to take a little bit of little purple there. Mix more of a purple color for in the shadows, because the purple and yellow always dance so nicely together. Okay, there, I think I'm good. So that's a nice palette, just pinks or greens and whites. No pinks. I think we're good. Wait, one more thing. I think I need to mix a little bit of this with the Indian yellow. Yeah, I needed another vibrant yellow for inside of the flower. Okay. All right, let me bring this back up. I don't know, what should I do? Be wild and crazy and just put all kinds of colors as my background? Or should I, this darn thing, kind of be a little more true, or do the reds? Let's see. It might get distracting. I'll kind of be true and kind of be crazy. Let's do a little bit of both. Why not? I think I'll put this where it belongs. It's only pink, go for it. I love that, Ellen. You're right. It's only paint. Have a ball. Don't hold back. Whoops, that got a little opaque. Hold on a minute here. I ran out of my manganese blue hue. Well, almost ran out of it. If you saw my drawers of paint, how there's any one particular color that I can totally run out of seems absolutely crazy. But that was one that I was almost out of in France. So I ordered more panels. I ordered more manganese blue hue. It was an expensive morning. All right. And I need a little green for my background. No, wait 1 second. I had found this one green, this transparent, Rembrandt transparent green. I lose it constantly. Oh, here it is. This color. I never can seem to hold on to that color, but I found it. Oh, I found it. Oh, it's not lost. I love when that looks like a little egg. Am I painting an egg? Egg would be fun to paint. I've never tried to paint an egg. Any of you ever tried painting an egg? It's pretty messy. A little bit more red. And a little bit more manganese blue, and then I'm ready. It's not as easy as you might think. What are you saying isn't easy? I don't even know what I was talking about. Isn't that terrible? Okay, I think that looks like a perfectly wonderful mess. I had to draw a shade an egg on a white background in college. Oh, that would be fun. I've been itching to draw, like do a pencil drawing. I still love to do that. Loved it. It's so relaxing. I did one of from the movie poster from Reds, and I have it in my bedroom, and I still love that. Keep this little one peeking up here. Okay. Yes, I'm going to do a live painting demo in Alexandria. So if you're in the area, stop by and say hello. I'm going to do dinner with my nieces on Friday night and go out with some friends that I was in France with on Saturday. So it'll be a nice weekend. Not all work. I feel like most of my weekends of the summer are working with art shows and stuff. Need to plan a time to have vacation. Although I am going away with going to my daughter's lake house next weekend, so that'll be really fun. Get another paper towel. So what's everybody having this morning? Coffee, tea, Bloody Mary. Oh, that blue is so pretty. is good. What else am I missing? Greens. A little pink. Coffee. Me too. I'm in my coffee. Mushroom coffee with coconut milk. I'm going to have to try that, Ellen. I don't know. That's not helping. I think well, I could use my lighter color here too. There. Okay. A pretty good life. I like that name. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Start with my darks. That's very dark. It's really kind of a little bit of darks here and there, but that dark that I mixed up is super dark. Go a little lighter. What size is the panel you're painting on? Mary Eileen asked. It's a 6x8, and it's on one of the raised panels. Sometimes I paint on flat panels and sometimes on raised. Yeah, it's called an ampersand gesso board. It is my favorite thing to paint on. It's a smooth panel. Whoops, got a little red in there. That's all right. We're letting the happy mistakes happen and be happy with them. Okay. It's kind of fun just the way it is, isn't it? Dark. So what's new with everybody? Anything new or fun going on? I'm just really busy getting ready for art shows, and I think that's about all I'm busy doing. Getting Isabel ready to go back to college. It's like in no time that she'll be a junior in college, so we've got to set her up in an apartment there. So that's kind of a lot to think about. I want to suggest that a little bit of a petal up there, but not totally paint it. Let me see. Marie said, watching you paint really impresses me, the way your brain needs to function to make all the layering. It's pretty cool. It does take more thought than I would think it would. I always say when I work on a large painting over the weekend, it exhausts me. And I think it's just because it's a lot of decision making, but the best kind. I mean, it is so much fun to do it. So it's partly, planning ahead and thinking about what I want to do, but it's also letting a little bit of spontaneity happen. That's always a little bit of a trick, is to let it be spontaneous a little bit. Where's your daughter's lake house? Oh, Bonnie, it is at Lake Wallenpaupack. It'd be nice. It's the first time we'll all be together in a long time. We used to always go to Rehoboth for a week in the summer, but we haven't done that recently. And then she invited us all to come to the lake, so might be a new tradition for our family, moving from being a beach family to a lake family. It's nice of them to host. And they just got a boat too, so that's fun. I think they did. We were just boating this past weekend with friends at, I always forget where I was. That's kind of like the way that looks. Painting away here and staying mostly indoors away from 100-degree temps. Irma, my gosh. I think it's hot here too. I'm not sure. In the boonies. Yes, Bonnie in the boonies. Yes. Although she said the lake gets really busy. I have to hint at like all these little... Like I want to have a suggestive background of this, but I don't want it to get too busy looking. So now I think I need to put a little bit of my flour in there. I need a little of my coffee. This needs to be dark in here. Yeah, it's appropriately messy, isn't it? When I was photographing this, I was intentionally looking for one of the flowers that had shadows happening, because that's what kind of gives it its personality, are those little bits of darker areas and the darker petals. People think I'm crazy when I'm out for a walk and I'm stopping to photograph. Flowers from every single angle. Colors and Crochets, what a fun name. I'm hoping to get to a yarn store in Alexandria called Fiber Planet that I love. I'm sure to come home with a new project to work on. Just what I need. Blend this a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Mary Aline, I do both. I like to knit and crochet, although I haven't really done a project in a long time. But I love to do both. I want to crochet some of the baskets, and I'm taking a online course from the Mercery, and I want to make a granny square blanket, and they're really, really cool. But I don't know if I'll ever get it done. I think I need to lower my goals and just learn to make some of the funky squares. Like they use some different kinds of not traditional granny square stitches. So just get a little bit of yarn and kind of learn it, and then maybe do it in 20 years when I have time. Maybe I'll have time before 20 years. I don't know. this down a little. It's getting there. Oh, yes, Megan, I am using a number 12. It's the biggest one they have. I wish they would make this brush in 3 times this size. I don't know why they can't. I'm sure there's a very good reason, but I sure would love one. And I have asked them, and I've tried other brushes that they've suggested that are similar, but they're not similar enough for me. Any plans for a workshop this fall? Oh, Ellen, I don't even have anywhere to have a workshop this fall, or time. I think time was the bigger issue, but I am going to do one at Square Pear Gallery. I just need to pick the date. Thinking late February, early March would be a good time when not much else is going on. And it's such a cute little town, fun place to stay, nice place to go out to dinner. So I was just there dropping off paintings the other day and said to her, we need to pick a date. And I always ask around, but I haven't found a good place for me to do workshops here in Lancaster. I need friends with big spaces. May we see the R from where you put your paintbrush. Oh, down here. So this is, whoops. That's where I was mixing my colors. I'm just pulling from those piles. Let me see. Okay, love that area. Sounds nice. Yeah, Tina, you've been there. Yeah, it is nice. So we do it right in the gallery. And yeah, it's really nice. I just need to pick that date so everyone can. If so, Ellen, if there are dates that don't work for you and you want to do it, just let me know and I can work around it right now. Mary Eileen, I could come to, but is there anywhere I could do a workshop? That's the hard part. Then I'm not there to coordinate it, but I would love to do them some other places like that. That would be super fun. Someone had asked me about doing it in Carmel, California, and I would love that too. If someone would help me set it all up, I would be happy to. All right. Do I want to do... What do I want to do? Get some of this light one right here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. It's like I forget. I wanted to use a different brush. I got out this clubhouse near Mary Eileen. Oh, well, let's try. If you help me try and figure it out, I'd be happy to. So this is a different brush. This is, I don't know what it is, but it's rounded. Gosh, Wayne Art Center has workshops maybe there. Yeah, I have to, yeah, Wayne's not far from here. I could ask them. Well, that's almost like Square Pear. And at Square Pear, Corinne takes care of like a lot of stuff for me. I love that. Then I don't have to think about, food. Like she takes care of all that coordination part of doing the workshop. So that helps to like make that shape. Because it's rounded at the end. Oh, Bonnie's answering something. Yeah, Bonnie, I'll be in Rehoboth at no time flat. I sold another large painting at Square Pair, so I've got to I'm working on a big one that's behind me here. Could do one at the place I'm going to in Nashville. It's lovely. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm still having a little FOMO about that, Michael. I wish I would have signed up for that, but I know I didn't have time to do it. Next time you do one somewhere, let me know. But you'll have to send where that is. I guess I could reach out to them and ask them. Maybe be like Paragourds where they take care of all the logistics. Now I know a little bit more about traveling with stuff. Is that too dominant, those things in the background? What do you think? I guess not if I add some little I like the suggestion. How do you keep your acrylic paint wet? Oh, it's oil. That's the trick. Oil paint's much easier to keep wet than acrylic paint. Yeah, I've been working on an acrylic painting for Isabel for her dorm room, or not her dorm room, her apartment. And that's been a lot of fun. Ann Blair Brown Retreat Center event barn for weddings and an art workshop. Is that where you're going, Michael, for that workshop? Yeah, I've watched some of her videos, Ann Blair Brown. I love the way she paints. Yes, I've done a workshop in Nashville. It begins with warehouse. Jeannie takes care of everything. Well, if you guys think of places like that or you think that it would be good for me, maybe just send it to me. Bluebird Hill. Oh, that's a cute name. Yeah, I was at an appointment yesterday, get my nails done, and a friend of mine was talking about a place nearby that has a space, and I said, is it charming? And she's like, no, it's not very charming. I said, well, then I don't want that. I'm charming. At least a little charming. Yeah, because I can't go back through and read these comments later. At least I don't think I can. Not that I know of. So if you send it to me, I would love that. I need to have more weeks in my year. There's just so many fun things to do. It's a good problem to have. Could have a little bit more of a It's weird because I'm not used to this shape brush. It's a little tricky for me, but that's all right. That's how you learn. The color. I love those colors showing through in there. I want to try not to lose them. All of them. I need to lose a little bit of them. I love all the fun colors. So cute. Okay, need some more of my whites. This is a big swoosh in here. I love this one so much. Every stage has been beautiful and you've only been painting for 30 minutes. Yeah, it does go quick. Time flies when you're having fun. I don't know what I'm going to paint at the pop-up thing on Saturday. They're having a champagne tasting which sounds like a lot of fun. So I thought about doing something champagne related, but then that's so off pattern for what I do and what's kind of effortless for me, which when you paint live, it's easier if you do things that are a little more effortless. So I might just do a bird or a flower. I haven't decided. That's like a whole 3 days away. Why I think of it already, right? I'm just getting another paper towel to clean my paintbrush off. I'm cleaning it. So where else do I want my whites? These still can go a little bit more white in here. I like that blue showing there. Strawberries. I love champagnes with... Oh, Ellen, that's not a bad idea because I do have strawberry images. That's fun. Yeah, maybe I will do strawberries. That's a great idea. And it's next to a farmer's market. She said a lot of people come over there from the farmer's market. I was at one with my nieces not long ago, but I don't know if it was the same farmer's market. What do we think? What does it need? I'm not so sure those things at the top aren't distracting, but or are they a fun little touch? It's always a balance of wondering about that. I need one more. And this. And those are a little darker. What did I miss? I paint acrylics and recently heard to mix gesso with paint to make it more like oils. I'm going to try it. Yeah, I love gesso. Peony would be a great painting with champagne. Oh, Allie, that's a good idea. I'm always happy to do a peony. I like the background. Okay, good. Maybe I'll just leave it. Sometimes I overthink things. Try not to. As soon as I always say when I stop like focusing what I'm doing, it's time to be finished. It's a little bit too. Hear the birds outside. They're noisy today. It's a little bud. All right, what else do I need? I can use a little shadow down here. And a little of that fun purple that I mixed. Let me put some of that in here. There's... I don't know. It's getting there. If you put a little blue foil food coloring in the water, get bluish daisy. I love a bluish daisy. It's only 8:40. That was pretty quick. Does it need anything else? This needs a little bit fuller. Maybe I'll bring this up a little. I don't know. I might be finished. I do love that little bit of purplish blue. Oh, that was nice. Have a little bit of that detail where that kind of blends in. There, that's good. I don't think I need to do anything else. If you see anything I need, maybe just a little light in there. No, I'm fussing. That's not helping it. Actually, it got a little too white, so I'm going to just simplify that a little bit. Yeah, I'm fussing. Don't want to fuss. That's when it gets, yeah, I love the blue tones too. All right, where's my little signing tool? I have it in front of me. I'm glad you enjoyed the demo. Should I paint? I'll sign on this side today. And then I'll show it to you. So there's the painting and my reference. And then there's my palette. I might have added just a little yellow in there. Otherwise, it's the same as what I mixed. And I'm glad you guys came and hung out with me today. It was fun. Went by quickly, always does. And I will be here again next Wednesday doing the same thing. I'll save this up onto my YouTube channel, so be sure to go over there and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll be in Alexandria, Virginia doing a demo Saturday morning at, I wrote it down, it's called Wine Gallery 108. And then I will be, at the end of the month, I'll be at Lidditz, which is the cutest little town to come visit. And that's only like 15 minutes from my house. Like, how easy is that? And it's a wonderful group of artists. And then I'll be in Rehoboth for the first 2 weekends in August. So thanks for coming, guys. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day. Goodbye. Thanks.